Hey everybody, welcome back to LC Chess. This is the 88th game. We have an ELO of 1261, and we're not playing the cleanest chess right now, but we're playing chess that I'm actually very proud of. And past couple games we've gotten down early. We've 2 games ago we blundered 2 rooks. Last game we blundered a rook on like the 4th move, and we managed to secure a draw in the first game, and then the last game we came back and found mate. Actually, my opponent resigned right before I played mate, but it forced mate and won. And just down a clean rook last game and managed to come away with a victory off of a Polish opening, an opening that I just don't see often. And I don't think a lot of people see the Polish often, but I managed to come away with a victory, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. The blunders are coming back, though. We are not playing the cleanest chess. Let's hope to fix that today. Before we get into it, let's read the chess principle of the day. Principle 15, before beginning a wing attack, make sure your center is secure. Wilhelm Steinitz first explained this principle during the late 19th century. He was reacting to the many unsound attacks prevalent in his day. A player can attack with impunity only after his center is secure. Therefore, an attack can only be successful against top-notch defense if it is well prepared, Steinitz taught. That means that the attacker must guard against the counterattack in the center of Principle 14. And they show a diagram of the example. Yes. These are all fantastic, just fantastic things to think about before getting into a game. Let's try to make sure that our center is secure before we get into any kind of crazy wing attacks. 1241 we're playing today. We have an ELO of 1260. First time it is over the 1260 mark. This is an all-time high. Yeah, let's focus in. Let's focus in here. All right, my opponent does not develop any of their minor pieces. I think I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to attempt to take advantage of that. Flags this Romania. I want to go here. I don't know what A5 is preparing, or A6 is preparing A5. Or A6 is probably, preparing that. I'm going to take here. All right. And then let's just allow this to come through. Should I play this? Might not be a bad idea. If takes, I take here with the knight, and then I can get in. Multiple ways I can get in. Let's do that. My opponent has only pushed pawns so far. I've yet to develop a knight or a bishop. I should have thought about that move before. I guess I can come back around. Yeah, all right. That's going to be a tempo-grabbing move, and my opponent still decides to only push their pawns. This is very, very interesting. I'm just going to shut that down. Wow, what a crazy opening. Queen's Gambit declined. What board? This looks like a 300s playing this game, but I'm sure I'm going to find a way to screw this up. I always get myself in trouble with these crazy openings. I would have loved to. Guess we got to trade this bishop off, get this knight out, just continue developing. I mean, what is this? All right. Let's get the knight out. We're going to develop the bishop, then we're going to castle. Fairly closed position, even though it looks very open. Where do I want my bishop? I guess I kind of have to put it here. I don't understand this. I'm going to take this time to castle. Yep, definitely take this time to castle if they want to trade. And then I want to take this open file if I can, or this semi-open file. Put some pressure on this pawn. Okay, they come back. I like that. Feels like a victory for me. Gonna put pressure on this pawn here. And then I think I want to just expand in the center, right? Yeah, I probably should have played e4 is probably a better move to play before I brought my rook over like that. Because it gives them time to castle. Even though, I mean, I feel like they're castling into a very dangerous situation here. I guess they're not, I guess they're not going to castle. At least not short. Push, take, take. Push if they don't take. I'm going to go push. Could also see this. G5, yeah, I'm just going to take and then take, right? Is that? Or do I just shove forward? I think this is good. If you take there, I go here. And then my knight is going to sit there for a little bit. I don't know if allowing this pawn here is... Okay. I have no idea who has an advantage here. I almost feel like I'm losing it with white. I mean, how are they so secure here? How is their position so good? I'm just being suffocated right now. If I go here, they just go G4. My God. Kind of just have to go for this, right? Which is just terrifying. It's so scary. I mean, look at that. Queen here, I gotta run the king. This is crazy that their attack, that attack just works so well. At least I think it does, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. All I know is that this opening is nuts. All right. I feel like that lets the foot off the gas a little bit. That doesn't work. This doesn't work. This is not a check. That loses a queen. What does that do? They want to get the. They want to get that there. Okay. Let's stop this attack from coming. Let's attempt to do that. I feel like they just took their foot off enough. They just took their foot off the gas enough to allow me a little bit of counterplay. My queen is out of the game. I got to get it back in this game. Don't have any. It's going to take a couple moves to get my queen in the game. I don't have any pawn breaks that are possible at all. Yeah, okay. I knew this was coming. Question is, where do I want to put my knight? My knight is done. Oh, man. That stinks. Just lost a knight. Oh, what a move, what a move. This is crazy. This is crazy that this works. Try to get the rook in, I guess, right? Do I use this as an umbrella pawn? No, don't do that. Down a piece, down 2 points of material. And my king is wide open. Wide open, wide open. All right. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Good God. I don't even know what to do here. Back up, I guess. Trying to hang any more pieces. We have to come back on time. We have to do a lot of things. Come back on material, come back on time. I feel like this is just game over. I would like to get rid of this pin as well. Yeah. I don't really know how to stop that. I guess this is all I can do for now. Could also play this. Oh, that would have been nice. Should have saw that. Good news is they have two pieces over here that are just not part of the battle. I have my rook. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, there. If I just did that, huh? Let's do this. They'll have a check. This. Nope, doesn't do anything. Here. I mean, all that does is trade rooks, really, right? I kind of have to do that. Don't really have a way to attack that queen. Kind of just have to do that, which is upsetting. Snap take. They decide not to. Gotta go here. Go there. What if I push? Can I push? Don't think that does much. Let's just run the king at this point, right? Let's go here on a dark square. Always keep an eye over here. Down to 1:40. Gonna go here. I don't really have a lot of time to analyze at this point. So I kind of just have to play quick. If I make a blunder, I make a blunder, but I don't have enough time to evaluate the position in a meaningful way. So that's where you're at with low time. So hopefully I don't make any big mistakes, but most likely will. Okay, I have this now. I think I have this, we'll find out. I have this. Here, attacks the bishop. I also have this. This is a snap take. Okay, just back up, just back. Go this way. Okay, have this check. Gotta go here, and then I have this check. Hey, that's a check. Is there a mate? That might be mate. Oh, I lose a queen, no. All right, they got me now. Ugh. This. And then that back. Bring the bishop. That's checkmate. Oh! Oh, I had a way out of that, I think. All right, whatever. I deserve to lose that game. Ugh. I think I had a way out of that. Had to bring the rook over. That's going to be an ugly one. How does that opening work? Oh, I have a nice advantage from that weird opening, and yeah, they have mate. You know, they don't have mate here because I have this, right? It's got to be best move. Man, maybe I could have finagled my way out of this. Maybe I could have done it. At least enough to get the time going. Let's take a look at some of these bad moves. King F2, terrible move here. King F2. Man, how does this... Just, they don't move a bishop until move 11. That's their first piece they develop. Look at this setup. How is that? How does that work? Oh, this is the thing about chess. Like, you know this isn't a good opening, but at the 1200 level, you're just not going to be able to take advantage of this 1 point of material advantage. Oh, it's so upsetting. just like when you're a 600 and your opponent brings the queen out on the third move of the game and you get obliterated because you have no idea how to handle the queen. It's just the same thing at 1200 with this. Sure, I'll get to the point where I can handle this, but today is not the day. This is just upsetting. Queen F2 allows... Yeah, I mean, look at my king. Yeah, and I wasn't even thinking about this pin here. Then from that moment, we're done. Dang. That stinks. What else we got? Just a couple rough moves. King H2 here. They find a way to win the queen. They do a good job converting. With low time, finding the mate there. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to call it there. A little bit of a longer video. Appreciate you sticking around if you watched this far. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we can bounce back tomorrow with a win. We're back to 1253. We keep hanging around this 1250 area. Maybe this is our resistance that we're hitting. But thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Game 88. 88's the next one. All right.